Beautiful. Alright. Got everything up and running. Alright. Let me make sure I'm not blasting stuff in here. Alright, no. I got my push to talk on. Alright. We're back at the usual schedule. So that means everybody who's been watching, who is used to me, you know, streaming these last few days, kind of whenever I wanted to, we're back at the usual grind for all my night shifters out there. This is for you. Feels good to be back, but at the same time, it's a sad, sad day. Definitely enjoyed being able to just hit live and go wild, but can't really do that all the time. Especially when I got a job. But hey, we'll still come on and do this stuff whenever I can. Whenever I can, I'm going to be hitting that live, so. There'll still be a playback for everybody. So if you guys want, you know, I post all the VODs. You can go to the channel. You can watch all of them. Every single stream is going to be saved. I also have it all on YouTube. So for when Twitch takes down, I think it's every 30 days. Like, that's... You can only store VODs for like 30 days or something like that. As soon as the VODs are out of that window, you'll still be able to watch. They'll be over on the YouTube, and there's a link to my YouTube directly on my Twitch. So if you guys ever miss a stream, just go to my live section, and it'll be all there on the YouTube. Exactly the same VOD as what's here on Twitch. So.
So far up to 70 SCU weave legs.
Hey, that you're cooking.
70 of those, and I'm sitting on 573 in ETAM.
Dang, man, that's a lot invested.
I still got... I should have right around 6 million invested.
Dang.
I got another 6 I'm willing to spend.
Vehicle
Shall see
selected.
what happens.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Depending on size and output, it may be worth me just trying to spend the rest of it in weave legs, and then just come down here with like a raft. Imagine a raft full of fucking weevil legs. It's a dangerous proposition.
Dude, there was a raft that came in as soon as I was selling all of my drugs, and it was like right as I was flying into Samson and Sons, and Vindictus flew in right behind it. I didn't see either of them, and he just freaking annihilated it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Dude, he's a fucking monster.
He really is. Like, he has just destroyed, like, everything that's been in my path. And I'm like, dude, this guy is, like, the sole reason. Yeah. The sole reason I'm able to get anything done around here right now. I paid him last night. Like, I got all my earnings. I was like, they're yours, man. It wouldn't have happened without you. Yeah. I need to look at some money.
I don't know if you've played around with that yet or not.
I've done a little bit of looking. That is not UAX. That is BattleNet. There it is, UEX. And I still don't know how to necessarily find things that are like, you know, just profitable as they are? Is it, you said everything that's in blue is making a profit, right?
Usually. So technically, all the numbers that are on there are what they're making show profit. Red seems to be like low profitability. Blue seems to be higher or decent profitability. But
Okay.
it doesn't. The crazy thing is one of those things where like you go, yes, it could be profitable, but it might be profitable if you move like 2,000 SCU of it.
Yeah.
So some of the stuff is, so like let's just say copper. Copper's blue. So if you click the overview tab, or yeah, overview tab's fine. Should be actually one of these where it gives you a percentage. God, I don't like using it that way. So okay, if you go to the top and go to trades, and then scroll down to like not commodities. I like to go to roots. This gives you a rundown of the most popular routes, and it itemizes it usually by highest income. But I like to change it to ROI. And then you want to try to go for your highest ROI stuff. Now, some of these are like, like waste. Waste is a super high ROI, but it only costs, you're talking about spending 1,000 in waste to make $4,000. Yeah, that's a good ROI, but like the numbers are so small that it's not worth your time.
Yeah, exactly.
So you usually want a good ROI with a high cost of investment. So if you wanted to, you could. I don't think you might not be able to click investment, but you want to look for stuff like that. So to make it easier, you can go to vehicle on the left-hand side and then select your Caterpillar, and it'll try to pick stuff that requires around about your Caterpillar's volume. So as soon as you click that, you're looking at stuff from like 160 SCU up to 576 SCU.
Yeah.
That shows you their waste. For 6K, you could fill it full of waste and make 13K. Well, that's still a really low. Let's flip it the other direction on ROI. Let's see the lowest. Well, I guess it doesn't work that way. Yeah. Well, you can just keep scrolling and just keep like minimizing on the left-hand side. So like if you're, you want to invest, 5 million. So say you want to invest 5 million, and then you hit enter, and then it'll try to give you stuff that's more in your window. You could say, how many SCU do you want to move? I don't want to move more than 576 SCU. All right, so now I'm looking at stuff for 576 SCU. I really don't want fucking waste.
It's all waste. Like all of it.
Well, that's the problem when you click ROI. So we can do income. Just click income. That's a little better. Highest income is bioplastics. You're making 900K per turn for 360 SCU. That's a 54% ROI. So that would be Shepherd's Rest to Sunset Mesa. But you just got to make sure that that's something you can actually do. So like headhunters like us, the other people don't like us, so Shepherd's Rest is probably going to work for you. Unless you like missiles, because they're going to throw them at you as soon as you get near.
Yep, they sure will.
But yeah, that's one way to do it. You can do that, or you can go to like specific location if you want to look up a specific location. But on routes as well, you can go on the left-hand side. You can say, "Hey, I'm orbiting this planet. Where's where I'm starting, and I'm going to end orbiting that planet. What do I got going between those?" Or you can go, "Hey, I'm specifically going to be at, Orison TDD, and I'm going to end at, Microtech TDD." And it'll go, "All right, what do I got going from Orison to Microtech?" You're already going there. You can just kind of keep playing around with it until you... Like, if you're already taking something from point A to point B, and as long as it doesn't take you too long to load it, I mean, you can grab some extra shit to make, you know, extra $5 or $6 grand
Right.
just to top off your load. Or you can specifically plan out, you know, like bioplastics. I mean, there's some money in bioplastics. 2.7 investment, if you can get a 40% or 50% ROI, I mean, that's $1 million. And that's not drugs, so it's not illegal.
That
It
Shepherd's
doesn't
Rest,
even
though.
matter. That's the downside. So the downside of some of the like root stuff is like the big Hall C moves seem to be the ones that are the most dominant. Which, yeah, you can make good money if you have $195 million to invest. You'll make $38 million.
Yeah.
Move it to Festa night. But you're talking a big investment, so the money doesn't get good on how much you're making until your volume gets crazy. That also says 90K. You're never gonna fit 90K on a fucking Hall C. So if I click Hall C, boom. Hall C, best move right now is, looks like Bex. See, but that doesn't even make sense either, because it wants you to take Bex from a place that's on the ground to Jackson Swap, which is a place that's on the ground.
Right.
So it's not perfect. There you go.
Yeah, what he said.
From
LOL, the whole
Gateway
C.
to
All E.
Crew L4, 10 million investment, 2 million profit.
Good to see you, Sky.
Scrap from Seraphin to someplace in Hurston. 5K. You're not gonna get 5K on it.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at
some
this
stuff you gotta
one
look between, but
that's from the Golden Riviera, the Sunset Mesa. If I did 170 is all I would really need. I would make a 62% ROI, make like maybe 520K. I'd only have to invest like 800, it's saying? Like 845?
to make about $500,000. That
Yeah.
seems like a fairly short. The one thing I would suggest looking at is the SCU of the location. So if you're looking at, you're looking at the bioplastics, Shepherd's Rest.
Bioplastics, Golden Riviera to Sunset Mesa.
Okay, so if you click on just bioplastics and then click on the buy tab, so we're looking at Golden Riviera. The reason you can only get 170 is because Golden Riviera has a maximum volume of 170.
Right.
They'll never have more than 170. So, cost-wise, Shepherd's Rest right below it, which actually we can't. But that'll actually tell you Headhunters versus UEE. It actually tell you who's the controlling people on this
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
as well. So Headhunters, yeah, looks like 170 is the most you could get out of it. Then you can click the sales tab and you can do the same thing. You can look and see what's their maximum purchasing volume. So the numbers seem like they're pretty much the same or close to. But then you can
I
also
can't even
see,
sell
no,
it.
you can't go to Sunset Mesa, but you can go to Rushville. But they only buy 196, and it's, you lose $100 per SCU. But also look at that red,
Yeah, their inventory
Very
is
high,
max.
which means there's somebody else that's calculating their stuff in UEX who's currently buying and selling there.
Well,
now
Last
it'll tell you-
Landing, that's not too bad. It's just
Right.
under it.
That's why I meant, like, sometimes it's worth it to go for like the second or third best and take a little hit to your profit, because if you can continuously run it, that's worth it too. Yeah, it looks like Last Landing is similar setup, same cost, but the flight might be a little longer.
Always potential to lose
So,
it
like, I
all for a
used to-
failed
I
freight
used to make
elevator.
really
Yeah,
good money running
100%.
gold in Microtech, and I did it at Microtech because Microtech is out of the way, so there's not a lot of PvP. and I could buy gold and sell gold and never leave the planet. Like I could fly to a spot on the planet, top it off with gold, and then fly back to the TDD and sell it.
Wow.
You spent all your time in Atmo.
Yeah. That's insane.
And it was good money, but it was, you had to like find that route. You know what I mean? It was one that was like down a little further. Nobody was really doing it, but on some days, you know what I mean, that route would be blown out because it's a quick back and forth.
I think I'm gonna try this.
Do it. I mean, there's always a little bit of risk in just the initial investment, but especially if you can do it with like short
Route
distances.
time to pirate.
Sometimes you gotta weigh the how long is it gonna take me.
Better be careful. Vindictus will
Flying
come
from
after
Pyro
you.
to Stanton. I mean, there might be a good hit sometimes, but if you're doing it with only 170 skew, is it worth it always?
Yeah. I mean, just doing that, it seems like if I can actually do this, it seems like I'm gonna be able to make more than what I'd be making just about all night doing just normal supply missions.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, buy and sell is way more profitable. The risk is just higher,
Right.
which is rightfully so. You know, something happens between you and wherever, and somebody pops you, you lost everything, and it was your money invested, not, oh no, darn, I lost somebody's cargo, and I'll just cancel that mission.
Yeah, right. Let's see if I can even buy from this place. Golden Rivera really on Bloom? I mean, it is Headhunters. Citizens for Prosperity is most of Bloom, though. Is it really? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Huh. Sky, you been doing all right? In the whole sea, I average 1.4 million every 10 minutes. Holy crap. I wish. That's if everything goes well. I mean, yeah, makes sense. That's still, like, that's good profit, man.
Yeah, give me that one.
I've never seen profit that fast unless it was an event. Like the supply or die event, I was seeing stuff like that, but I've never seen profit like that. Unless it was way back in the day doing mercenary missions and just getting drug-loaded boats. But these days, I don't see that at all. I've never really gotten into commodity trading, though. So, kind of need to figure that one out.
Yeah, it looks like I got enough. I can do a full cat's worth of ETAM already.
Yeah, I still have some ETAM that's over there I need to get and sell.
You just maxed out how much, or you still have some sitting here.
I still have some sitting there. I didn't have enough space.
Yeah.
I maxed out my cat yesterday.
You're like, oh shit. Big money.
I did the supply runs thing. Gotcha. See, this is my first time really dipping my toes into it. Like, every time I've looked at UEX, I've been, like, a little too scared to really pull the trigger on that stuff, so I've never really done it. Holy crap. 3.18, I lost 15 million. That is insane. That sounds awful. 15 mil, just down the turnpike. Did you lose it because of like an update and you didn't save it somewhere and it was gone? Or you didn't sell it in time? 'Cause that's happened to me. Oh, it wouldn't sell. System said no. Yeah, that was happening a lot back in those days. You'd go to a spot and just, it didn't matter. The elevator was just like, sorry, I'm just not gonna work. I'm not gonna load. I'm just gonna be infinitely just spinning in a circle. That was the most frustrating part about back in those days. It's like, you'd go to sell anything at any place. And if it was a small elevator on a planet, it wasn't working. That's how it was for me constantly. I just had zero trust in it. Hasn't been until like recently or lately I've been like, all right, I'll give it another shot. And it's all been working. So I think it's a little better these days. Right. Getting on the dark side, too. Oh, it's because I'm looking. I was like, why is it not rolling? Golden Riviera is typically a hot spot. Gonna see what's up. We're still in the clouds. I think I can't really see. There we go. Starting to be able to see it now. I really need to get a new microphone, man. This thing is so terrible. I cannot get this thing to set up the way I want it. It's either it's too quiet or it is so obnoxiously loud. And it also peaks a lot. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, you got the typical explosions greeting me. Love it. Love to see it. If I remember correct, last time I was here, yep, I think I see the elevator. Why are you telling at me? Oh, why are you yelling at me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. Like, I'll look back and I'll be listening to the playbacks. And, like, if I just move just a little too close, it starts to just peak. I can't work under this pressure. I'm seeing a lot of boxes just thrown everywhere. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's really getting in the way of me being able to park, man. What's going on? Park all catty corner. Am I even gonna be? No, I'm not. There's too much shit here. Dude, who is doing this? I'm gonna just go park off in the distance over here. People are just littering all over the place. There we go. I like it better over here anyways. Right. Better not be anybody over here trying to get saucy. What is all this stuff? Carbon. So weird. The shop. Alright, hopefully inside the shop is the TDD. Oh, I thought I was going to have to cycle. Storage access. This is pretty threatening for a shop. As soon as I walk in, you guys just have a freaking armed turret here. Click. I don't want all of them just going nuts. Alright, last place I went, the shop was not the TDD. Having a feeling this is going to be pretty similar. Yo, is this the Tron machine? Is this like your guys' Tron? And, you know, Flynn is still in there, so you guys got it chopped up? But this is a nice little spot. Kind of like it over here. Hold on. I mean, you guys could clean up a little bit. You got flies everywhere. That's kind of gross. Yeah, alright. I don't think this is the, this is gonna be where the TDD is. Excuse me, could you point me to the TDD? This place is massive. What? There's a whole underground? Whoa. Okay. I don't want to check out the underground. Hold on. Ooh, a dungeon. Hey, that's cool. You even got little poo buckets. Nice. There's a little bucket for it. Hey, you guys are so nice. You're giving people pillows. Man, I wouldn't give people pillows. What's all this then? Oh, somebody was doing a freaking whole prison break out here. Hold on, can I go prone? Yeah. Let me military crawl. Dude, they were getting it. I'm probably gonna get stuck. Dude. This prisoner was on their way. Alright, this is as far as I can go. This little hump is getting caught on my backpack. Alright. Watch, I'm gonna be stuck down here now. Okay, we made it. Hey, you guys should really patch that up, man. That's kind of the cell to be in, you know? I want that cell. Alright. I gotta get back on task, man. I get sidetracked so easily. I just want to explore. Alright. So this was not the building I was looking for. Oh my gosh, why are you coming at me like that, man? There's so many buildings here. I don't know where to even begin looking. The last commodity shop that I found was... What the hell was that? Just like a cloud or something? Alright, the last commodity shop that I found was in almost like a garage. This is pretty garage-like, but I think this is like, you know, they're actually using it as a garage.
Alright, big guy. I think I bought enough. I'm gonna sleep with my cat out here and pass out.
Alright, buddy. Have a good night.
Yep. Later, bro. Good luck.
Thank you. Alright, that's the shop again. So this whole building is the shop. And then that whole building is the shop. I feel like I'm going the complete wrong way. That looks pretty commodity building like. I think I just hit it on the head. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see their bioplastics. 170. They also got Altruitoxin? Altruciotoxin? And ETAM. Wait. What is Altruia? Alright, hold on. I gotta see what this stuff is selling for at other places, because I haven't really looked into it. Commodities. Altruciotoxin. That's hard to say. Altruciotoxin. It's not really overturning that big of a profit. Not really that great. Okay. Well, it was worth a look. Space drugs. Oh yeah, that's all I was doing yesterday. Was just being a space drug dealer. All right, let's do the bioplastic. Let's do max. Not that much. Dude, I can't see a thing, man. 835K sounds about right. Let's do it. Buy. Okay, confirm. Man, how is it raining indoors? I have 168 SKU. Hey, nice armor. It's not the same color as mine, and mine's way cooler. Don't question the space weather. For real. Hey. It's raining sideways, apparently. Raining sideways. All this carbon is just flung amok. Alright, let's see if the cat is gonna be temperamental with me today, which it normally is. Let's see what they got. Right. Right. It's a perfect ship. There's no issues whatsoever. It doesn't need any updates. I think it's perfect just the way it is. Yeah, SIG did a perfect job on this ship. I especially like, you know, the buttons not working, and not being able to sit down in the galley unless I'm in the beds that are on the corners of the room. I really like that. I think that's great design. The Corsair being able to sit down on the table in the galley, that's just dumb. That's just stupid. Why would I want that? Why would I want that? The buttons working on everything on the Corsair? That's just silly. It's silly. Why would anybody want that? All right. You're asking too much. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. But hey, at least you can play chess on, their RSI ships. But, you ask for a Drake ship to have working buttons. Not gonna get it. Not gonna get it. It's alright. It's alright. You can sit down on the toilet in a Vulture and a Corsair, but you can't even so much as close the door going to the bathroom in a Caterpillar. So the person who's taking a dump standing, getting it everywhere, you're just gonna have to watch that and bear with it, because you can't sit down at the table. You have to sit in your bunk bed. It's a perfect ship. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all. In fact, that's actually a feature of the Caterpillar. It's not actually anything wrong. It is a feature. So, it's all right. nothing. Random explosions happening all over the place. Good. That's what we like. That is what we like. All this Skyrim music has been really making me want to replay Skyrim. It has been so long since I have played Skyrim. I feel like that would be such a fun, like, stream. Or honestly, group of streams. Just do like a nice series where I go from start to finish. Have it up, have it posted on YouTube. Have it there. My playthrough of Skyrim. I feel like that would be a good time. I really want to do the same thing with WoW, but get the next gen graphics mod. I've been playing that recently. I would love that. That's pretty much all of the mods that I ever do with Skyrim. Is that? Oh, there's a Corsair. We're done for. All right. Well, fun's over, guys. You just gonna murk me? Do it then. Kill me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take it out. Go ahead. Take it out. Shoot me. They have an add-on that lets AI control the dialogue for NPCs. That would be really pretty. That would be beautiful. All right, you gonna do it or what, guy? He gave me the wiggle. He gave me the wiggle. As soon as I get in the air, he's gonna be like, pew, 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 pew. I have faith. I have faith in this Corsair. We're Drake brothers, you know? We're Drake brothers. We are Drake brothers. Oh, he's got the cool-ass paint job for the Corsair. That thing is dope. All right, he's out of the helm. Saw his cannons come up. I can't remember the button to push to talk in this game. Keybinds. Advanced. Oh gosh. Social. General. Caption. I don't know. I don't got time for that. Plus on the number pad? Plus on number pad? Okay. If I was him, wait till you leave. Hey. We'll see. Drake on Drake crime, man. Let's hope it doesn't happen. Let's hope this guy is just a freaking absolute goober. He just wants to hang out. Fully loaded whole C. Wait a few minutes to destination and 711k in the bag. See, that's insane to me. I can't even get on my own ship. There we go. Retract. Alright, keep a sharp eye. This guy could be hanging out. Just waiting to get on my ship. That's gonna be insane, man. I don't think I've ever seen profit margins like that, unless, like I said, I was doing the supply or die event. Alright, let's close up shop real quick, because I don't see him. And then we're gonna take off.
Landing gear up.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Just imagine right now we're walking towards like Whiterun, okay? And it's nighttime and you can see the Aurora Borealis, you know, and like a guard passes by with his torch. He's like, no lollygagging. And then he just keeps going. And then, you know, some orc comes around near Riften. And he's like, hey, you, milk drinker. And then I take out my dual Daedric daggers and I just one shot slice off his head. Cinema. Don't call me a milk drinker. Even though I drink chalky milk like it's no one's business. Personally keeping them in business. Don't call it out. Oh, the Assassin's Creed series would be really fun, actually. Like, I've only played up to Unity, so from Assassin's Creed 1 all the way to Unity is what that was my era. Like, Assassin's Creed 1 through 5, I guess, are kind of like my favorites. Like, I loved 3 the most. No, I'm sorry, Brotherhood the most. I loved Brotherhood, and then 3 and 5. Those were like my favorites. But yeah, the newer ones I haven't played. Like, I never really got into them. Brotherhood was goated. So good. 82 GM, holy. Ezio Auditore. Resquiace in pace. I loved that game. Same with 3. Assassin's Creed 3 was amazing. Assassin's Creed 4. Yeah, not 5. Assassin's Creed 4. Right? That was Black Flag? Black Flag was amazing. Remember the YouTuber Tobuscus? Absolutely. Absolutely I do. With his like trailers that he would do. Mysterious hooded man watches from a distance. Take a second to look awesome. Absolutely. God says stop, just kill him with your awesome. Another got hit by an arrow, so you're good. Part the Red Sea. Dude, absolutely. Hopefully those guards have good armor. No, they don't. Maybe they do. They don't. Now act like you didn't do it. They're not buying it. Dude, I could sing that whole song, man. I can't believe I still remember that, like it just on the dome. I can remember that, but if you asked me what I had for breakfast yesterday, I'd be like, I don't know. Such an era, it really was. He like dominated YouTube back in those days, back in the scene, man. I loved his trailers. That was some of his best work. Even his gaming was really funny to watch as well. And that was like the perfect demographic when that was coming out. It was fun to watch. He really was. They're not buying it. Target comes out from his shelter. He's distracted by a feather. The other YouTuber I've been rewatching was Gray Still Plays. I don't think I've ever heard of him. Gray Still Plays. I'm sure I've seen some of their videos back throughout the days. Let's see. I'm almost sure I have. I've done so much. The first video that pops up 11 hours ago, training your dog to be a full-time streamer. It's just taking a stab at Hassan Piker. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. This is how I know that he was from back in the day. He was playing Happy Wheels. That's how you know he was from back in that era. That is insane. He's known for his YouTube videos of him trying to break the game. That's how it is with Let's Game It Out. That's who I used to watch that breaks video games. Let's Game It Out. He is known for also breaking video games. Or the Spiffing Brit. The Spiffing Brit is so good when it comes to breaking video games. I love watching him just be like, yes, today we're going to play Oblivion. And not just normally play. But I am going to make the most overpowered character imaginable. All by doing absolutely nothing to my enemy. I love the Spiffing Brit. Guy is such a beast. Ooh.
Quantum drive is now off.
Man. All right. Hopefully, we'll actually be able to sell. Who knows? Last Landings was allegedly the best place I could have bought from. So we're down 835K. So we'll see how this goes. What do we got out there? Star Lancer? Or a Freelancer, one of the two. I too love breaking games, though. I really loved breaking Skyrim. Like, I played the game so much that I would just completely break the character. Same with Oblivion. Oblivion is so ridiculous to break the game with. Like, you can make your character unkillable. Like, just absolute menace to society. I loved that game. I would love to replay them, like I was talking about earlier on stream. I feel like that'd be really fun to do. I'd love to do like some Dark Souls playthroughs, because I've beaten Dark Souls 3, and I've played through the majority of Dark Souls 1, but I've never beaten Dark Souls 1. I've also never beaten Dark Souls 2, which I feel like is just such a disservice. I did play the Oblivion remaster. I did not beat it, though. I only played it for a little bit, and then I got back into other games that I was playing at the time. So I feel like I just need to go back and play those games. And if I'm going to play them, why not play them on stream, you know? Like, why not do that? I feel like that would be really fun. So, I mean, as long as you guys would watch it and you'd like to see it, I would love to play it. Like, I don't want to kind of like limit it to like, well, I'm only gonna play games that like my, people are gonna watch, because I feel like that's just lame. Like, if I want to play a game, I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna stream it. And if I stream it, it's going on my YouTube. So I need to get my database, my what do you call it? My logs, I guess. But those are all games that I absolutely love. I love the Elder Scrolls. I love From Software games. Let's see. I love World of Warcraft. I've never really like maxed out a character on Classic WoW, and I would love to do that. Do a little series of me doing that. I played some hardcore WoW when that was kind of like in its heyday, and that was really fun. Like, that was a really good time. I was having so much fun with that, but my group kind of just stopped playing, and now I'm just kind of like, I don't care. Like, I just want to play it. So I have a couple games like that that I'm really like dying to get into. So don't be surprised if I throw on something different than Star Citizen. 'Cause that will probably happen here soon. But I'm always gonna come back to Star Citizen. My God, this game is just like so wild to me. It just blows my brain every time I play it. I'm like, this is hard to go to other games, when you're playing this. It's like, wow, this is amazing. But the bugs and everything do wear on me. They do. Star Citizen does be Star Citizen for me a lot, so you gotta watch it sometimes. But Classic is awesome. I tried playing retail again, and I just couldn't do it. It's either Classic or nothing. That's how it is with me. See, I have beaten the game with retail, and it was not the same experience, like when I play Classic, it is like just a whole vibe. Like, it's just everything that I'm looking for in an MMO. So I really want to play that on stream and kind of have my own log of me going through and playing the game. Just really having fun with it, honestly. I draw the line at Wrath. Kata is what kind of killed it for me. Yeah, that's kind of like where the nostalgia stops, in my opinion. Because I never beat the game, but I did play like TBC and Wrath, and I love Classic just by itself. And I was playing hardcore when they were going through TBC, and I missed the Wrath of the Lich King, and it just like it tore me apart, dude, because I really wanted to play it. So I think they're saying that they're going to re-release servers of Wrath of the Lich King next year. So I really want to go through and max out a character on just Classic and get ready for Wrath of the Lich King and TBC. So I really want to have like that experience of playing through that game. Same with Dark Souls and stuff. And, you know, I feel like playing Oblivion and playing Skyrim would be really fun to have that on the books. Something where it's kind of like episodic and you can follow it. You know, if you're at home chilling and the stream's not on, or you know it's late or early in the day and I'm not streaming, you'll still have something to watch. It's something that will be you know, that sort of format. So we'll see. I've been thinking about it for a while because I don't want to be that type of streamer that just logs on and hits just start stream and I don't have any goal in mind, or I don't have like, I guess a reason past just hitting stream to really be streaming. I want to have like fun, you know. I want to have fun doing it, play games that I enjoy. I want it to be entertaining, which it's entertaining for me to play. Like I that's why I've been playing Star Citizen, is because it's like, this is just fun. I'm having a great time, and you know, I have a great time with you guys here, and something that I feel like it's only going to get better as the days goes on. And you know, I have friends that are really knowledgeable in it, and it kind of feels like those old Classic days where it's like, you know, everybody's on the MMO and everybody's like learning and everybody's, you know, getting good, learning their character, all that, learning how the game works. So I kind of want to check out Project Epoch. It's a vanilla plus classic server with an active dev team expanding the classic content. See, that sounds really cool. I've heard of Project Epoch, but I didn't know that it was a vanilla WoW experience. I've been debating on playing Satisfactory again. I love Satisfactory, and they've done some really cool updates recently. That's a really fun game. I was playing that with my buddy not too long ago. He's way better at the game than I am. Like, I'm just not that smart. Like, he is way more like industrialized mindset than I am. I was just out there making like the wonkiest factories. They were pushing good. Like, I was able to make some manifolds and stuff and like actually make some good setups, but they were just not what he was making. So he would like look over at my stuff and he'd be like, why does that work? So yeah, I love Satisfactory. Heard they are rolling on a new patch soon. Yeah, they've been pumping, man. Like, they really have. Like, ever since the game launched at 1.0, it's not slowed down at all. My character is freezing right now. I need to walk in and warm up. Oh no, I can just wipe off my face. Probably do need to warm up here soon. Really cold. I think once I drop a little bit further, I'm gonna start taking damage. We're good so far. We're good. Something special, man. The game is for sure something fun. I just haven't been able to get into it with so many games out. It's hard to make time for it all. It really is. And IE is right around the corner, so now I need to prep for sales. Yeah, man. there's so much happening in gaming right now. It's really hard to keep up. I feel you on that. I really do. So there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. And that's kind of like why I've been grinding Star Citizen so hard, is like there's tons of content that's about to be dropped. Like Nyx is right around the corner. You know they're gonna do an event with it as well as soon as they drop Nyx. And it's going to be a money-making machine. That's what every single one of these big patches has been. Is there is some sort of event that's going on with it that just prints money. Did you see the idea of a surprise Drake ship? I did. People are calling it the Drake. What is it called? The Clipper. The Drake Clipper is what they're calling it, and it looks almost like it almost looks like it's the Cutter's body, but it has the wings of a Corsair. So, from what I've been hearing, is it's going to be like a like an interdiction, like light cargo ship. So it's going to be for like mercenary missions / like very small cargo hauls. So I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's all speculation. They haven't actually released it, and all we've seen is a silhouette. So you can't take people's word. But I'm excited for anything that's dropping in the Drake fleet, man. I don't really care what it is. I just want to see some more Drake action. So, gotta buy it since it's Drake. Exactly. That's how it is with me. It's like, if it's Drake, it's going in my fleet. It might be later rather than sooner. It might be sooner rather than later, depending on what it is. But if it's Drake, you better believe it's going to end up in my fleet at some point. So... let's hope I can actually find a place. Let's see. Honestly, I just need to go in somewhere because my character is freezing right now. I can hear him shivering. Get you warmed up, buddy. This is not the TDD. That's okay. That's okay. All right, so let's look for the... I think it's over this way. Hold on. Does standing by the fire actually warm me up? No, doesn't look like it. Big sad. Okay. This... Bingo. Alright. Let me in. Alright. Let's hope we're able to make some moolah here. Last landing. Bioplastic. Maximum. That's some profit, baby. Let's go. That is some profit right there. That's some good profit, actually. Yeah, that was about 60%. That's about what it said. That is some good profit. Hell yeah. I'm still kind of sad that the Raylan still isn't in the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm sad for a lot of the stuff that's not in the game right now. Like, there's a lot of things that, personally, I really, really hope get released very soon. Like, there's kind of a stepping hierarchy to what I want in the game. Like, I mean, refining, construction, like base building, tons of that needs to be in the game. This game really needs AI for its NPCs, like it's promising. Like having the whole what did they call it? What did they call it where you're able to have like NPCs on your ship help you? I can't remember what they called them. It wasn't shards, but it was something else. Blades, that's right, blades. That would be really, really cool, especially with engineering coming out. There are so many players that are solo players that are just going to be devastated once engineering comes out. And that's supposed to be like next patch. So, like, that's going to be a little scary. So, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like really needs to be implemented. But they're working on it. They've got a lot on their plate. They've got a lot of promises left unmade. So I feel like they're trying to really go through the backlog still. So, like, the Ironclad has been so coveted for so long. Obviously, that's like my number one. Like, I've been waiting for the Ironclad for like 2 years. Like, for real, where they're like, it's coming, maybe this year. Like, it's been a while. What is that horrendous sound? Something is stuck. I hate that. Let's see if I can stop it. Okay. That was a terrible sound. Let's see if it happens again. Rods are knocking, baby. Drake. It's Drake. What do you expect? All right, man. I get it. Oh my goodness. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. I'll have the mechanic look at that when I pull back into the port. Metal on metal contact. No lube. Yeah, for real. You think I'm lubing up this cat? Absolutely not. I am riding this until it freaking dies. Zero maintenance. Ain't nobody got money for that. No way. That's exactly how you're supposed to fly a Drake. I'm not doing an oil change in this thing. Are you kidding me? Greasing the axles? Hello? I can't even sit on the freaking cargo bay 1 on fire and still operating. I mean, hey, if the door opens and I can put stuff in it and I can close the door, I don't care. I don't care. That's all I care about. And honestly, I can't even do that half the time. I can't even do that. Freaking buttons don't work. I don't care if this thing's on fire. I just want the buttons to work and me be able to sit at the freaking dining room table. That's all I care about. Just like, let it burn, man. Let it burn. Things that Rye expects out of a Drake ship. It flies. It looks cool. And I can sit down in the mess deck. That's the only 3. That's all I care about. Oh. Just wait for the modularity, then we can remove the cargo bays and make them different mods like originally planned. That's another thing, man. That's a great point. That's another thing with just the Caterpillar alone. You're supposed to be able to take out all of these modules, do whatever you want with them. Like, each one can have a totally different use if you want it. Like, this could turn into something entirely different than a cargo hauling ship. Like, this could turn into a freaking drop ship. Like, who knows? Like, there is so much versatility that could be put in this ship alone. So, a Fury carrier? Right. Like, this thing absolutely could be something like that. Like, can they already fit? I've never tried. I'm sure you could fit a Fury inside of a Cat. Cat was the first ship that made me get into Star Citizen. After seeing it, I knew it was my time. That's exactly how I was. Literally exactly how I was. As soon as I saw the Caterpillar, because I was already in a Cuddy Black. I already was in a Cuddy Black and was like, oh my gosh, I love that ship. And I had the Cuddy Black. I saw the Caterpillar, and I was like, that's it. That's my ship. That's what I want. That is the ship I want to go for. And then I heard about the Ironclad, and I was like, you're joking. Like, they are literally releasing ships directly made for me. Like, I worked so hard to get this Caterpillar. Like, it took me so long. I'm glad to know that it can fit Furies. That would be so scary if you rolled up on a Cat and you just had a full crew where, like, every module is just full of a Fury, and they're just pew, 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 pew. You're just like, yeah, mess with me now, man. Mess with me now. You thought you were getting me. Guess what? I don't have cargo. I have death stored on my ship. Good thing you can upgrade a Cat to the Ironclad with the upgrade system. It makes it worth it. Dude. Yeah. I don't know if I'm ever going to get rid of this Cat, especially because of the skin and just by how iconic this is to me. Like, I worked so hard to get this ship, and I wanted it for so long. Like, I was doing cargo missions in a Cuddy Black for months just to save money to get this thing. Like, it was so incredibly challenging, and I finally got the ship, and I was like, all right, I did it. I got my ship. Same with salvaging. Like, I got is my arm tired? What's going on here? Okay. What you doing, big guy? Weird. Guess my guy is just... Take my strong hand. Take my strong hand. No, give me your other arm.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, there's quite a bit I can't wait for. Well, it's time for bed. You have a good rest of the day. Hey, thanks for joining in, Sky. I really appreciate it. It's about my time for bed too. We're almost there. Still got about 30 minutes in the tank, but thank you for stopping in, and we'll see you again. We'll see you again soon. Always much appreciated to have you around. Go get some good EPs. Get some good rest. I need to get some sleep here soon too, but it's not my time. This old dog's still got a few minutes left. Everybody shout out Sky Coffee Gaming. If you are a sub to this channel, it is a high likelihood that he is the reason. So that's the GOAT right there. That's why he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He is absolute legend. Single-handedly pushed this channel to its goals from that man. So very much appreciated from me. I love how we're building a little community here, man. We really are. Like, seeing the same people in here and seeing you guys consistently join into the streams, it is like, it's given me a lot more confidence in streaming. Like, because for the longest time I was like, yeah, but like, every time I hit stream, it's just me talking to myself. It's me like talking as if there were people in my chat room and as if people were watching. And now it's like I can hit live and almost every time somebody shows up and they're like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey." And it's the same people and it's great. Like, you guys are so loyal and it's just so great to watch. It's so great to see. Like, I could not do this without you guys. I really couldn't. Because otherwise I'd just be discouraged. Like how I was for the longest time. Like, I went 10 months without streaming because I was like, man, for that whole year I was streaming, it was just 0 all day long. And I was just talking to myself. And now it's like, all right, like we're seeing people, they're coming in, they're having a good time. You know, we can chat it back and forth. It's great. It's great. I could not do it without you guys. Those bioplastics, those made quite a profit. I don't know what's up with my guy's arm right now, but we were at 7.6 and we're back up to 8.1. So those bioplastics were more profitable than all of the drugs that I sold yesterday. Which is pretty insane. I mean, we almost got shot down by a Corsair. That Corsair could have easily shot me down. I mean, he was just staring at me. But glad to see that there was not a Drake on Drake violence happening. I don't like shooting other Drake ships. If you're in a Drake ship, you are a friend of mine. I don't know if the landing pads here at Obituary are big enough for the cat. They are over at the gateways, so we're gonna see. We're certainly gonna put it to the test. New brace simple. Okay. We're currently cooking. I have to respond to a text. All right. Very glad to hear that if I were to go live and do something other than Star Citizen, that you guys would be interested in watching that. Because I was like thinking about that all day. I was like, well, I don't want to go live, and then, you know, they're just like, what? You're playing Skyrim? Where's Star Citizen? So that definitely is good to hear. Or if I wanted to play Oblivion or WoW or something, you know. Alright, we're gonna put this to the test. We're gonna see. I'm not cooking a little bit. Should be good, right? Looks a little tight, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely smaller than the ones that are over at the gateway. Ooh, yeah. I don't think we're supposed really go on this. It's a little toy. Little toy. Little toy. You made it, though. I can't even see it. I think it's just because my guy is being weird. Let me get out of here. Get back in. See, there we go. We're good on that. That ain't no damage. That's character. All right. Should be able to get one more of those in, I'd say. And then we'll probably call it. Unless we get shot down. But see why we couldn't. Shadowfall. Let's see. Golden Riviera. Because that was super profitable. I'm actually very surprised that that was as profitable as it was. They're telling me 168 SKU is just as profitable as 30 SKU of Weevil eggs and 300 and what did we sell, like 390 something SKU of ETAM? Like it's pretty significant in my opinion, because I put in a lot more to make significantly less ROI, return of investment. So we're gonna see. Do it one more time and heal her out. Because I only spent 130. No, I keep on saying 100. 835K. Spent 835K and brought home 1.3 million. So that's pretty good. That's just shy of doubling our money. About 300K off of doubling our money, which is just fine with me. So hopefully it should be fully restocked by now. That definitely looks like it's not the same freelancer as before. Oops. Is that attack? Is that a freelancer? I think that's attack. Can't tell though. Looks like it. Looks like that's either attack or... Can't see the guns. Yeah, that has to be the tag. These things are pretty, man. They're so pretty. I want one for myself someday. gonna mess with this guy because I'm a nice guy. I just want to come in here and also do my thing. Man, those skew boxes are really messing with my mojo. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this tack to do its thing. So I don't want to start loading and unloading while he's here. I guess I could see if I can still purchase. Drink some stuff real quick. Let's see. I still got some reclaimed water on me. Why did that sound like that? Oh, hell no. Place this with the rest of the trash, since you know they don't want to fully flush out their bathrooms. I'm sorry. That was bad. This is all the store shop, so I need to go around here. There's no way. How does this happen, man? How does this happen? I can show you the world. By that I mean its center. The center of Bloom is a galaxy, man. That's crazy. Am I still falling? I sure am. It's like morphing. All right, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while for me too. Like, the last time that happened to me was like Elevator in Orison. And I'm just falling through the gas giant. And then my buddy is chasing me with his ship to come and catch me. That is the last time that's happened. Alright, guys. Well, I didn't want to end it so soon, but I think Star Citizen just ended it for me. I've had to do that several times, catch people falling into Crusader. Yeah, it's... Dude, those elevators used to be real bad. So, I'd go walk through the elevator, it'd be just fine, and then it'd just be like, bloop, nope, have fun. Have fun, big guy. So, alright, well, that's probably what we're going to try the next time we're running this. We're gonna just do more bioplastics. Go run those over. like I was, because that was quite the profit. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for showing up, especially at this hour. These are going to be my normal hours. Now, granted, most nights I'm going to be hitting the gym, so it might be shrunk. And the weekends will really be the good time to get a good chunk of streaming done. But we'll still be streaming just about every single night. So shout out to the night shift. Shout out to that. So we'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna go get some sleep because I've got work. So thank you so much, Vindictus. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for showing up every stream. Like, you have been an absolute champion. So I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that clicked on. Sky, it was great to see you. I know you're already logged out of here, but if you're ever watching on the VODs, thank you. So I appreciate you all. Like I said, I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. I'd just be some weirdo talking to himself on the internet. So, all right. You guys have a good night. I hope you're able to get some good rest. And we'll be back on to hit it tomorrow. I'll catch you on the flip.